Wow. I mean, have you ever just stopped and thought about how much financial information is out there?
It's incredible, right?
Yeah, it's like
It
overwhelming.
really is.
But, I think a lot of our listeners are probably thinking about Yahoo Finance right now,
Oh, for sure.
as a place to get started, get a foothold.
A great resource.
Yeah, and we have their list of top product categories.
Okay.
Things like,
Real-time quotes.
real-time stock quotes and charts and news feeds,
Watch lists.
company profiles,
All the good stuff.
all that kind of stuff, the works. 10 categories in total,
Yeah.
all based on information from late 2021.
Okay.
So it's probably changed a bit since then.
Things move fast.
Yeah. So let's unpack this a bit.
Yeah, let's dive in.
What really stands out to you from this list? Anything you're particularly curious about?
I think it's really interesting how they cater to both like brand new investors, just getting started,
Right.
and then people who, maybe have been doing this for a while.
Or seasoned
Yeah, exactly. So, you've got your essentials, right? Real-time quote
laces.
charts. You've got to have those.
Right.
But that's like crucial information.
It's like checking the heartbeat
Yeah, it really is.
before you even get started.
Exactly. You need to know those vital signs before you even consider investing, right? It's so important.
But how can our listeners actually use these things
Yeah.
to actually make smarter decisions?
Yeah, that's the big question.
I mean, you always hear people talk about technical analysis.
Oh, yeah.
But what does that even mean in practice?
Okay, so imagine you're a detective at a crime scene, right?
Okay.
The charts are like footprints.
Okay.
They show you where that stock price has been,
Right.
how volatile it's been. You can see if it's been, up and down all over the place.
Right.
And you start to see these patterns.
Okay.
Like maybe it's forming a head and shoulders pattern.
What is that?
So this often signals a price drop, and it literally looks like a head and shoulders on the chart.
Oh, wow.
Or maybe it's a golden cross,
Okay.
which can indicate like a bullish trend.
So like up, up, up.
Exactly. And these patterns aren't, foolproof or anything.
Right.
But they give you clues.
Oh,
So
interesting.
you can kind of see where the stock might be headed.
Okay, I like that. So it's not just about seeing okay, that's the price.
Right.
It's about understanding the story.
Exactly.
It's
It's like a narrative,
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
seeing the history of that stock
Yeah.
and kind of getting a sense of, the personality of it.
Yeah, and what it might do in the future.
Exactly.
Now, I'm intrigued by these watch lists and portfolio features.
Oh, yeah?
Do you actually use those?
I do.
What
Yeah.
makes them so valuable?
Okay, so think of it like curating your own little personalized news feed
Oh,
for your investments, right?
okay.
Instead of getting bombarded with everything,
Yeah.
you're focusing in on, okay, these are the stocks I care about,
Got it.
and this is what I need to know about them. And the best part is you can set alerts.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if a stock in your watch list, has a big move,
Oh, wow.
or there's some news that breaks about one of your holdings,
Oh, that's useful.
you know right away.
Yeah.
It's like having a little personal assistant
Oh, I like that.
for your portfolio.
Yeah, especially in a fast-moving market like this.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, let's talk about digging even deeper into individual companies.
Okay. Yeah.
So we've got company profiles, financial statements.
Yeah.
It seems like they're trying to provide a really comprehensive view here.
They really are.
Yeah.
And that's key, right? It's like before you buy a used car,
Uh-huh.
you want to look at the maintenance record.
Right.
You want to know its history,
Yeah.
Same with a company. You want to look at those financial statements,
Right.
get some insight into, how healthy is this company?
Yeah.
Are its revenues growing? Is it drowning in debt?
Right.
And Yahoo Finance does a really good job of presenting this data in a way that's
Yeah.
easier to understand.
Than just reading a bunch of numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, one thing that caught my eye
Okay.
was this earnings calendar.
Oh, yeah.
How can that help investors?
Okay, so imagine knowing when a company's report card is coming out, right,
Okay.
before everyone else.
Oh.
That's what the earnings calendar does.
Oh, interesting.
It tells you when these companies are scheduled to release their earnings reports.
Oh, wow.
And that's important because, those announcements
Yeah.
often cause big swings in the stock price.
Oh, okay.
So if you know it's coming, you can kind of prepare yourself.
Right.
You can avoid being caught off guard, maybe even capitalize on the move.
Oh, so you can get ahead of it?
Exactly. It's like
Wow.
having a little sneak peek into the future.
Oh, I like that. Okay, let's move on to something that I think is super cool.
Okay.
The stock screeners.
Yeah,
That sounds like a really powerful tool.
it is. Think of it like this. you're looking for a specific type of company to invest in, right?
Right.
So maybe you're interested in small cap tech companies with high growth potential.
Okay.
Right. Instead of manually searching through like thousands of stocks
Oh, yeah, that would take forever.
forever, you can use a stock screener
Okay.
and set filters, right?
Okay.
So you can filter by market cap, by industry, revenue growth, tons of different criteria.
Wow.
And it spits out a list of companies that fit exactly what you're looking for.
Oh, wow. So it's like a custom search engine
Exactly.
for stocks.
For stocks, just for you. So you can save a ton of time,
Yeah, and effort.
and it helps you find opportunities that you might have missed otherwise, you know?
Oh, interesting. So now we've got all these stocks.
Yeah.
But investing isn't just about picking stocks,
Oh,
right?
it's bigger than that.
It's about understanding the whole market.
The big picture.
Yeah, and managing your portfolio.
Absolutely.
So that's where these portfolio analysis tools come in.
Yeah, like having a personal financial advisor in your pocket.
Yeah.
Right. Well, almost.
Almost.
But you know, these tools are really helpful. They help you analyze your investments
Yeah.
by providing key metrics, things like your overall return, your risk assessment, your sector allocation, all that good stuff.
Okay.
And, you know, let's say your portfolio is really heavily tilted towards tech stocks.
Okay, yeah.
A good analysis tool would flag that for you
Oh,
and say,
okay.
hey, you might want to diversify a little bit.
Okay.
Spread your risk out a bit.
So it's like a checkup
Exactly.
for your investment.
Exactly. A checkup to make sure everything is healthy.
Keep everything balanced.
Balanced, yeah.
Okay. Now, there's one more thing on here.
Okay.
Options trading. This is where it gets a little more
A little more complex.
complex.
Yeah.
But I think some of our listeners might be interested.
Yeah, for sure.
So basically, options, yeah, they give you the right, but not the obligation.
An interesting concept.
Yeah, to buy or sell a stock.
Yeah.
At a certain price.
Right.
By a certain date.
By a certain date, yeah.
So it's a way to, like,
to essentially amplify your gains.
yeah, really supercharge things.
But it's risky.
Yeah, there's that risk.
Higher risk, higher reward kind of thing.
Right. And Yahoo Finance does offer some resources about options,
They do.
but do your research
Always, always, always do your own research.
Yeah.
It's so important.
before diving in.
Absolutely.
So,
Wow.
yeah, we covered a lot.
Yahoo Finance really does offer a lot.
So much.
Yeah.
From the basics
Yeah.
to really advanced stuff.
So what does this all mean for our listeners?
Well, I think, no matter where you are in your investing journey,
Yeah.
Yahoo Finance can be a valuable resource.
Yeah, whether you're just starting out or...
We've been doing it for a while.
Yeah, you're seasoned.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think it's definitely worth exploring.
Absolutely.
So to really make this knowledge stick,
Okay.
I like to leave our listeners with a question.
Given what we discussed today, what one feature of Yahoo Finance are you most likely to try out, and why?
It's a great question.
Let that question simmer.
Yeah, think about it.
Explore the platform.
Have fun with it.
And learn.
That's the most important part.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
My pleasure.